GCSE English Language, your guide to success. Hey everyone, and welcome. GCSE English Language can feel like a mountain to climb, but with the right tools, you can absolutely conquer it. This guide will break down the key areas you need to master to achieve your best possible grade. We'll be covering everything from crafting vivid descriptions to constructing killer persuasive arguments. We'll also delve into the art of analyzing texts and honing your annotation skills. And of course, we'll tackle the grammar gremlins that can trip you up. Let's get started. Descriptive writing is all about painting a picture with words. Your goal is to transport your reader into the scene and engage their imagination. Think of yourself as an artist, using language as your brush. The key is to use sensory language. What can you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch? Don't just say, "The room was dark." Describe the inky blackness that swallowed the light. Figurative language is your friend here. Similes, metaphors, and personification can add depth and richness to your descriptions. Instead of "the wind was strong," try "the wind howled like a hungry wolf." Vary your sentence length and structure to create rhythm and emphasis. Short, punchy sentences can create a sense of urgency, while longer, flowing sentences can evoke a feeling of peace. Remember to show, don't tell. Instead of saying someone was sad, describe their slumped shoulders and tear-filled eyes. Let's practice. Take a moment to look around you. Choose one object or scene and try to describe it in 1 or 2 paragraphs, focusing on a single, frozen moment in time. Really bring it to life. Persuasive writing is crucial, especially for paper 2, where you might be asked to write a letter, article, or speech. This is your chance to convince your reader to see things your way. So, how do you do it? First, adopt a clear and confident voice. Believe in what you're saying, and your conviction will shine through. A great tool to remember is the aphorist mnemonic. Aphorist stands for alliteration, facts, opinions, rhetorical questions, emotive language, statistics, and triplets. Use these devices to add power and impact to your writing. For example, the future is fragile, fleeting, and fading. Structure is also key. Start with a strong introduction that clearly states your main viewpoint. Each paragraph should present a reason supporting your argument, backed up with evidence. Don't be afraid to address counterarguments. Acknowledge opposing viewpoints and then explain why they are wrong or less important. Finish with a powerful conclusion that restates your main point and leaves a lasting impression. Remember to use clear paragraphing and varied sentence starters to keep your reader engaged. Avoid starting every sentence with "I think" or "it is believed." Paper 1 focuses on fiction, while paper 2 often involves comparing non-fiction texts. Both require you to be a literary detective, closely examining the writer's choices and their effects. Close reading is essential. Zoom in on keywords and phrases and ask yourself why the writer chose them. What connotations do they have? What emotions do they evoke? Identify the language features used: metaphor, simile, contrast, dialogue, tone. How do these features contribute to the overall meaning and effect of the text? Use sentence starters to explain the writer's techniques and their effects. For example, the writer uses alliteration to emphasize. Or, "this implies a sense of." Or, "this creates a feeling of." For example, short sentences can build tension and create a sense of urgency. Long, complex sentences can create a feeling of overwhelming emotion. When analyzing nonfiction, consider purpose, audience, and form, PAF. Why was the text written? Who is it intended for? What type of text is it? Compare the tone, language, and ideas across both texts. How do the writers use language to achieve their different purposes? What are the similarities and differences in their viewpoints? Annotation is a vital pre-writing step that will save you time and improve the quality of your analysis. Think of it as your secret weapon. As you read, highlight powerful verbs, adjectives, or figurative language. Write short notes in the margins explaining the effect of these features. For example, simile builds tension, or metaphor creates vivid imagery. Look for shifts in tone or pace. Does the writer suddenly become more angry or reflective? How does this change affect the reader's experience? Use color coding during practice to identify patterns. For example, you could use one color to highlight metaphors and another color to highlight similes. In the exam, keep your notes brief and focused. You don't need to write full sentences. Just jot down enough information to jog your memory when you come to write your answer. Strong SPARG, spelling, punctuation, and grammar contributes significantly to your overall marks. In some exams, it can be worth up to 16 marks. Don't let silly mistakes cost you valuable points. Avoid common errors like mixing up its, there. Also, watch out for run-on sentences, forgetting capital letters and commas, and incorrect apostrophe usage. Here are some quick fixes. Proofread every answer carefully. Read your writing aloud to catch mistakes that you might miss when reading silently. Practice correcting sample answers to improve your SPARG skills. There are plenty of resources available online and in textbooks. Let's recap the key skills we've covered. Descriptive writing, focus on sensory detail and figurative language. Persuasive writing, master structure and a forest. Analysis, zoom in on language and explain its effects. Annotation, spot key techniques before you start writing. Grammar, write clearly and correctly. Practice with past papers and time yourself. This will help you get used to the exam format and manage your time effectively. Use feedback from your teachers to improve your writing. They can provide valuable insights and help you identify areas where you need to focus. Focus on understanding the techniques rather than memorizing answers. The examiners want to see that you can apply your knowledge to different texts and situations. Finally, embrace your own voice and ideas. Don't be afraid to express yourself and show your personality in your writing. You've got this. Good luck!